Hey guys, can't believe it's already day 6, but let's return to Slayer videos. So I'm about to show you guys the only time it is acceptable to use the momentum ability on a Slayer task efficiently, and that is at Daggannoths. Now, Daggannoths aren't actually one of the greatest Slayer tasks in terms of pure Slayer XP, but it more than makes up for it in the very, very high quantity of effigies you can get, as well as some pretty damn impressive mage XPs, like in the range of 330k XP per hour. And it's easy enough, just hot up, although it does lag when I first come here every time. Hot up, get your demon horn necklace and your bone crusher, and that's really it. Just reload your cannon, and hopefully you have a royal cannon, which I don't, and it won't be too tiresome. But the only thing which I dislike about this is, of course, the fairly low Slayer XP. I think it's in about the 70 to 80k Slayer XP per hour range, so definitely not one of the better tasks, but you can definitely skip this and be guilt-free because there really isn't a lot of pure Slayer XP goodness coming here. But if you get a single effigy, and if you're really dedicated and you use that on Slayer anyway, that's pretty much making up for the shortcomings in the XP. And really, it's just as simple as that, and you just keep this on, and a task of like even upwards to 200 should only take roughly 10 to 13ish minutes. So it's very, very easy. Especially if you've just had a long day and you just want to do that quick slay task and just chill for a sec or two. It'll work out really well because really the only active thing you can do while killing Daggannoths is reloading your cannon and keeping an eye out for effigies, which is fairly good now because you can see the little light thing that flashes down. It was pretty pretty ironic, or I guess devastating yesterday, because I want to get a few effigy drops on vid because I think that'd be kind of cool. I haven't got one yet, and yesterday, as I finished that recording, turned it off, the monster I was killing dropped an effigy. I mean, the luck is quite phenomenal. Besides that, I have been a bit more cost efficient in my Slayer from now on. I'm gonna try to do more tests before I commit to anything, but just using extremes such as extreme magic, which I'm using now, seem to really perform equally or nominally less than an overload will do, and it's obviously much, much cheaper. As Gib pointed out in the comments on the last video, you can use, you don't have to use extreme attacks in a Slayer task, but I've kind of been finding that on some of the higher level creatures or the tougher ones like a Dark Beast, having that attack bonus actually does seem to make somewhat of a difference, although I'm not 100% sure on that, so you never know. Besides that, it's been going pretty smooth. I am currently, if I can find it, 56.3 mil Slayer experience, so yeah, it's not going too bad. And obviously I've got the clan avatar, which helps me a bit. Thankfully I've got a clan that's not too restrictive on where the avatar goes, so I can just use that for that little bit of bonus. It doesn't even really cut into to the money you make too much if you're looking to pick drops up and everything with a yak, which is a bit odd, but I think the yak can benefit still because you can do multiple task trips much easier with that extra storage space, but it's not a requirement and it doesn't affect it too much. So if you have a clan that will let you take your avatar, then definitely do that. Besides that, um, I've decided that I might try to just start putting these videos on Reddit, on the RuneScape subreddit. See, I don't want to piss anyone off, and if I get requests to stop doing that, because I know how Redditors get annoyed when you, I guess, self-advertise, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but Reddit is Reddit. Besides that, guys, I'm very excited to see the behind the scenes has an interesting looking Slayer creature. I have no idea what sort of XP rates the monster will give, but by the looks of it, it's going to be a very high level creature because it's dropping high level gloves, so hopefully it's a good amount of experience, and I might even be able to get a glove drop or two, which would really help, because you never know what they're going to go for, on launch anyway. But even that seems like it's going to be a big problem, because it's in two areas which don't really have pretty hardcore requirements, like Curadel's dungeon, which fair enough has got the Slayer requirement, but 75 Slayer you need? That's pretty common nowadays, and it'll easily be overpopulated, I imagine. So if you do get that Slay task at this point, I'm thinking maybe you'll even need to skip it, because you might not be able to get any kills. And the other spot is next to the Phoenix Slayer, which, if you guys remember that place, because it's kind of obscure, there's pretty much, like, if it's there, then anyone can get to it if they want to. So I guess Curadel's dungeon is supposed to be that spot where only Slay task people can go there, so there'll be less people, but of course there's still going to be a good amount of people there, because everyone's going to be trying to get them. But besides that, I don't really give two shits about the new Black Santa hat thingo. It doesn't exactly excite me majorly. Be interesting to see if it's tradable, because Jagex has said several times that they don't want to make new tradable holiday items or rares, but never mind the fish mask and all that stuff. And the Christmas event, I probably won't do it. I don't really see myself doing it, but you never know. One other thing is the Premier membership thing, which I'm considering buying, but I'm not sure at this point, so I don't know. If you guys have any opinions on that, please feel free to let me know. And besides that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.